Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Continuing on from last time, just quick disclaimer, last recording, about half of the episode was double audio. I'd recently changed the camera that I'm using, and as a result, the source on OBS was still taking in the information for both the camera and the mic, so unfortunately the audio is doubled. Is about half of the length of that episode, which is really annoying, but I can't do much about that. So that aside, we've kind of progressed the story quite nicely. We've gotten to the point where we're basically going on to what are we doing? Well, we've faced off against Barnabas anyway. We've come away from the continent of Ash, and now I think we're just going back and regrouping. But obviously, that's the destination, is to get back to Ash and take on Barnabas properly. Yeah. Visit the infirmary. Well, let's go and do this first.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Yeah,
Your
okay.
benefactors are a generous lot.
Okay,
All yours.
thank you.
All done?
Yes. Visit the infirmary. Joshua.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Hi.
Better than I was.
But not
Hi.
nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may
I
have
can hear you.
healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
Then what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but
Okay.
instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Where is the prince? Show me Dion. Show me my boy. Medicine girl's done a good job. And he's Bahamut's dominant. He'll be fine. Oof.
What is this place?
Medicine girl.
Don't move.
I don't think he's going anywhere any quickly anyway. She's a good lass.
Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place.
I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear.
Oh, Dion.
And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed.
Thanks to you.
Thanks to you
Yeah.
and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
I hope so.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The
Vivian.
Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
He knows more than anyone. While it doesn't affect him, it affects everybody else. Speak to Vivian Ninetails, which is by far one of the best names.
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash. and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tharm, the one they call the last king.
Oh dear.
Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash.
That's impressive.
And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a rape bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Visit the shelves.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
I've swapped my background music again.
Can still walk.
I must fix this at once.
What do you recommend?
That's better. Speak to me, Joshua.
I have no reason to assume other.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example. One that will reveal all we seek.
Master.
And that means I'll be able to speak about it. There it is, on screen. Circle of Malleus. Yeah.
Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, if you have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins. And though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait. You said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Mid said I can ride the Enterprise next.
To the ale hall.
She said I could.
Not to be confused with the ale hole.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
And to use the mist
Don't
and
worry.
stuff.
I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
You can just talk here,
Of course.
Making me walk all the way over there. No respect.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Let's go. The Shadow Coast. Just the four of us.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive.
Yes, Josh, my boy.
There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will.
You already got your power. What are you on about? The first one that Clive got was the Blessing of the Phoenix.
You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
He didn't miss his punch. He hit the mark. The kingdom of Walud. Let's go. Footfalls in Ash. Chocobo.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in eluded territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Faster!
Faster.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
Ah, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
I
knew I smelled something.
I see only orcs and cashew.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
I think I do have to fight here though.
Thanks, Cal.
That was fun. Let's not do it again.
Camber all over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
Oh, drop away.
Good girl.
It's a shame with Ash. I'll talk in a sec, but it's just so deserted. And it's just full of Akashic and orcs now.
Aye, aye.
Exactly what you're saying.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
Afraid so, Clive, my boy.
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
Yeah, Stonehill is basically the capital, where Drake's Spine is.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me.
Okay.
This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
Oh, dear me.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
Bye, Joshua. Have fun. Don't die.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
The colour just screams Odin. It's like that purpley crimson colour. Onwards.
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Aistla.
Then we
Not
make our way
far.
there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
We're 800 yards away. Fuck you now. I do like this place. It's called the Angry Cat. It's not too far from the truth. We've got
This
fucking
place
mud
reeks
crabs.
like a morble's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the
arsehole?
smell that'll kill us.
Yeah, this is what I was saying about before. It would just take you so long to get around if you didn't get the chocolate well unlocked. So I'm glad I did like a full 100% run first, so that I had that knowledge to come back to. And that the game differentiates between normal side quests and ones that give you things, basically. The chests that I found in the most recent update.
Oh, much breath.
Um,
Don't look down, Torgal.
They're basically just quests that give you a reward at the end of it.
That must be Aistla. What do you think, Clive?
Empty as fuck.
Then we're too late.
Akashic Reluders.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter, Gav!
No quarter! You think all the villages in Ash are like this?
Question for later, Gav!
Wait,
Here they come!
Fix us down. Oh, that was a full bar. Just off the straight blow.
I don't want to die here, Clive.
Then don't!
I'm sorry. Full bar when this animation's finished. Is there no one else? Ah. There is. But he's a big boy. He's got a big axe.
Of course it bloody isn't. Do you know what? We're getting a good amount of XP now. We're still not at level 51, but a good amount. Bear in mind, we started at 49. We've leveled up once.
Gav. Gav!
Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
So cool, this. there's more than one of them. At least two. See? 1, 2. At least 2.
What did you do?
I love Odin's design. So sick.
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit!
Okay, bye.
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Oh, no. Not the birds.
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king.
Yeah.
If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
It's a good thing they brought Gav. Gav's like proper level.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
Oh, I did also want to say, we battled Sleipnir last time. But Sleipnir is actually the real Odin's horse. So, but Sleipnir was 8-legged horse, whereas in this, you see that whenever he's the icon, it's always a 6-legged horse.
I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Please. Please. Please, no.
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who?
She's pregnant with a baby. Little bird. Oh. Hi. 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 Hi.
My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arche. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came, and I didn't know what to do.
And this, Arche is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world.
The end is nigh.
You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to Reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
But how did she
Thinking
survive?
he did this.
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
Mm-hmm.
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out.
Resistant but not immune.
This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
And Joshua's outside of the barrier.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be...
The auditory? Ah, you finally see it, the completed mural. So this is what they call the Circle of Malleus. Joshua's probably going to explain some of it, but you can basically see Ultima at the top, which strikes a very similar resemblance to Ifrit, and then you've got the 8 icons below. So let's try and remember them all. So you've got Phoenix, Garuda, Ramu, Titan, and then who's after Titan? Bahamut, Shiva, Odin, and Leviathan, the Lost. In that order as well.
The mural is complete.
My mind was blown when I saw this.
Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here.
Because that was the only mention of the icon of water for this whole game, basically. And even when you look through the lore towards the end of the game, there's like 2 mentions, and that's it. So it's kind of good that they've done a DLC to go into that. go down that trail, basically. And like I said before, that's basically the whole of what the Rising Tide DLC is, so it's really good that they've done that. But I really want to get to it, so let's carry on.
Where is the Phoenix?
Oh shit, yeah, good point. Phoenix and Ifrit are kind of one at that point. Like Ifrit Risen, basically. But Ifrit Risen, like I've kind of alluded to before, it doesn't have wings, so I don't really like it as much. Whereas there, you saw that Ultima has 6 wings, so it was like it looks a lot better, basically.
By the Founder.
Uh-oh.
So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
But what that is basically showing is, like, the other 7 dominants beneath Ultima, they are basically in unison and serving Ultima.
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
Sid the Third.
If Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow. And so will I.
Not bad logic. That's a heavy one. Chocobo. Off come.
Ready to go?
Off come. Got to go, bye.
Time to fight.
No. No fight today. Just run. Run, run, run. Don't need you, thank you. Bye bye. Got to go. No time. So sorry. Age of Infinity.
This is it, boy.
I was going to say I should have added 2 obelisks. For Isla and then the Edge of Infinity. The Kingdom Unfollowed. Looks so sick.
I've come for you, Barnabas.
Fallen ruins again.
Stay close, Torgal.
Yes, doggy, best boy. Big moment. That door shuts so quick. The Last King.
The tower. It's alive.
It's beautiful music as well. Very fitting.
More echoes of the fallen. They seem to feed on ether. But there shouldn't be any here. Bloody fallen. Why do all their floors seem to have a mind of their own?
Bloody fallen. I've bloody fallen and I can't get up. She should do it by now. I always love just to clears away from them. So it makes it easier to just carry on with the game. So now we're back at full health, which is good.
Slow.
Just in time. That deserves it. I'll hope to get it back. Where are we going? This way. Thank you, Torgal. Please. It's a very tall tower, this. So there's a lot of lifts. This is very reminiscent of the DLC, in my opinion. Because the DLC is basically the Echoes of the Fallen DLC. Basically very linear, and you're just going through a fallen ruin to get to the end. Upwards again. Upwards and forwards.
If I were Barnabas, where would I be? The top. So I could look down on the world.
Oh, I think that goes the way. Still got that while we're still going. Oh, beautiful. I thought there was a boss bit there, but apparently not. We're getting all the money for stuff that we're not ever going to use. Unless they use Gil in the DLC. My cat Tabby is just chilling. Oh no, a cutscene.
That's new. Though I expected to fall back for the rest.
Man, we don't get to do that. We'll use a full bar, I think. Good shot. How much XP? Show me XP. Barely anything. Amazing. And that's with 15% extra as well.
What was that thing? Hopefully there aren't any more.
I've got a feeling there will be some more. And that's not just because I've played the game twice before.
You know what to do, boy.
Still got a bar with those guys. They might have 2 room fillers. I don't even need any of the crafting materials anymore. Again, might be for DLC, but especially if you're not doing Final Fantasy games, you just don't need anything. Most of the stuff you can buy or find anyway. The game kind of gives you it throughout the story as is. Ooh, cutscene. We're so tiny on that little disc. It's a ball, a Pokeball. Let's have it. Really good damage. Let's do this quickly.
Nice try.
Yeah. Can't climb. Cinematic finish. Yeah. Get fucked. Oh dear. Forgot what that's got.
What's one more, eh, Toggle?
Say if that didn't kill, we were going to do Heaven's Cloud and build up another meter. That's a bit more like it. Sorry, I broke your robot again. That's raining. That must be at the top.
Almost there.
Sorry, I got thirsty. Alright. Let's go and see where this rain is coming from. Heal me, please. That's not a heal. I don't need any crafting materials. Heal me, please. Thank you. Thank you, Kyle.
He's here. I can feel him.
It's a bit sauce alive. Ooh, Ultima statue.
The blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen. Butcher. What care you for these worthless creatures? They are nothing. Weak from the moment of their conception, ever longing for power not theirs to command, they turn unfailingly upon themselves. Like sheep, they roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence. Prejudice and persecution, severance and strife. Every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will. Its corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong. It is no corruption. It is who I am. Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on. And carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man.
A man.
Which are you?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long ago, God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations. Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice. He abandoned his creator for sword and flame, and through his folly, beckoned the blight.
That wasn't man-made.
Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether, and cast my soul upon its gentle waters. I gave myself unto him. My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it? Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us. But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve. Tell me, how is that living?
Return to Clive.
What you seek to provide is not salvation. It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
Oof. Looks so much better with like even partial cape, and I was just thinking that.
If you think your will the stronger, prove it. By this day's end, you shall know the truth. a man.
Oh, shut up. You're losing. What's happening?
God chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none. Fuck!
So big.
Desperate, are we?
He's cool, Clive. Go to a free. Go to a free. Yeah. I dare. Tapping already. Do I need to tap? I think I do.
Finally, we can begin. Yeah!
Stop flying then. Bastard. Cut my arm.
You have been shown the path. Now you must follow it. Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise.
We'll see.
Perhaps you still require persuasion.
Come on, hit. Yeah. That should be a full bar.
Too slow. Must I show you?
Have some of this. And some of this.
What? I cannot be.
Defeated. You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas. We are not as weak as your god believes.
Ain't gonna do shit. It's fucking a cow shit. Transform so effortlessly. Well done, Torgal. Good intuition. His blade, how easily it cuts shit.
Damn it.
Fallen technology is supposed to be like you can't cut through it. And look how easily he does it.
What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength.
Oh god. He's getting big keepy.
What you will.
Oh, Mongol sword. This bit mine. I got one too.
You dare! Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies. You are not the fool I took you for. And so it ends.
Oh wait, no.
No! Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos! Your stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations! I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it! Nice try.
My turn.
Long have I suffered the disappointment of lesser rivals, but no more.
Got Super Saiyan.
My constant congregation, salvation is come. Rejoice as our souls are wanted, peace unending. How do you know this day will come? What proof have you? Why, you, Mythos. Your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design. I'll never serve your God!
My turn. crazy.
As it did the day I won Ash.
Let's see if this works.
Since then, many have sought my crown, Mythos. But none could wrest it from my head. Come! Have you the strength? Have you the will? Claim me as your prize!
That moon's got a certain balance as well. Oh no. They have the same idea. I don't. Oh fuck.
Well, the day is at an end.
And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed.
Your will? No. It was his. Clive Rossfield.
Nice. Oh no, I have fallen.
Damn.
He does bleed.
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own.
You relinquished nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval. You were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world but the one we live in. And that world is worth saving. Even if it means killing a god.
And that's what we must do.
Bold words. From one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
But I almost forgot. I promised that I would make you presentable. Did I not? We shall fulfill our destinies. Just as the Lord's Mother Crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
No.
At long last, salvation. I'm coming home. Mother.
Tell me, how does it feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength, to gorge yourself on their beam, to edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine?
He has a point.
With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
Oh, it's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There, all shall end and begin again.
Oh, he angry. He mad. But he can't do anything about it. least that wall's down. Should mean that we can go for stone here now. Done making Republic. Randalar, probably. Byron!
Quickly, my lord, quickly!
COD zombies all over again.
Why the hell is my city falling with the gashes? Don't ask me, ask them! Since when was Eugen Hamel one to hide when there was a fight to be had? Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this one while the city burns and my wife tells off with a man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway? What indeed? The enemy numbers 200,000 or more, counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoned in the capital to repel an army of that size. Then what of the central keep? Held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together. The prospect of death does put things into perspective. Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along. I need you to lend me some of your best men. Preferably all of them. My best men? Does it look like I really want... I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble. And I may have already promised him your help. Your nephew, the outlaw? My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing. And you and he are of the same mind. I fights for the opposite. He fights for a world in which we shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow. Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against the kingdom.
Who, pray tell, are you?
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Dion!
Well, I'll be damned.
He's so badass. I love Dion.
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance. And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to confirm. Commander?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly.
Terence.
My lord.
You will find a girl there.
A girl? We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts. You are to see that she is provided for.
Dion, I cannot leave.
But you shall. If I'm ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it. And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone. Know that I do not ask this lightly.
and know that I will do it.
Oh, Terence.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell, my prince.
They are good together. I like Terence. Oh dear. Some time later. Isla. Joshua.
Clive, thank fuck. You all right?
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
The king is dead.
Long live Clive.
So they're all...
Unfortunately so.
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Gav, we need to talk.
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless.
And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, my lords.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice. All to serve Ultima, in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing. Or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately use that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominants. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the Mother Crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the Mother Crystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that.
Good point.
What did you find at the stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a freed that he desires, but a freed and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined shall his vessel be complete.
Interesting.
Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
But he cannot do it without us. Or without the Mother Crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but Ultima as well.
Not easy, huh?
We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, it's a long walk to Stone here. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Brotherhood.
When Barnabas fell, his magic died with him. The road to Stone here is barred to us no longer.
Okay, so we're just going on. Cool. Yeah, I always forget that Ultima needs the Phoenix as well. The Phoenix wasn't part of the...
You were right, Joshua.
Wasn't part of the Circle of Malleus.
Fly, Ambrosia!
Bodies up ahead.
I'm starting to think that I should do...
you deserve a rest.
Wait for DLCs though, before we fight Ultima. It'd be interesting to have Leviathan's power alongside the other ones that we've accrued along the way, before we do the ultimate
Don't tell
fight.
me. The only way to the capital
is through that gate, just as you surmise.
There's an army down there, Joshua.
Yes, but I don't see any dominance.
That's very true. There's literally 4 dominants left alive. Clive, Joshua, Jill, and Dion. Everyone else has all been sucked up by Clive, one way or another.
Ready, go? Faster!
Health chopper. We will not be fighting again.
Not an unturned soldier in sight.
They know they're suffering.
Is there no one left?
You don't think all this
is for us? I wouldn't put it past Ultima. He's made nothing easy so far.
Got a ton of further. Unless there's another wave or a dash that comes out.
go on. Do I have a choice?
There's a bar here. Got his toes out.
Joshua, this one's bigger than the others.
And Nina, by the look of it.
Clear all the weak ones out there. See if this does anything to you. Oh, have you just teleported? No. GG's. Whoa. 12,000 from that. We got less for defeating Barnabas. Yeah, then, mate.
We can rest here if you like. Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Don't worry. Don't worry, brother.
Look, Clive.
By the Founder. The place is a fortress.
I don't really know what Clive was expecting. Did you expect it to be like just you walk in and you're straight into the heart? Can I fly? Can I fly off here? Let me, let me. Ah, you bastard. Whee! Go on, let me jump down here.
No villagers.
Whee!
No knights. Not even any bodies.
Whee!
One could almost believe the whole kingdom had turned to Kashyyyk.
Whee! On the road again. Oh, I can't believe it's 1,000 yards away. Which I think a mile is 5,680 or something like that. Or is it 3,680? One of the two. So it's not even a mile away. If there's 3 yards to a meter, 300 yards away? 300 meters away? Ish. If we're rounding down. If you ever need to do any ability point farming, this is
Does
the
it bother you that we haven't heard a
spot for
single
that.
human sound?
Everything about this place bothers me.
Because there's hyenas up to the right, which aren't too far away from the obelisk, where you can basically just... Oh yeah, I think it's from this obelisk. Where you can just spawn, go over, kill them, and come back. And if you pair that with the the ring, it'll give you quite a lot of ability points. I needed to do that at the end of my Final Fantasy run to get every ability unlocked for the trophy. But enough about that.
The calm before the storm.
There's only one way into that city. Across the bridge. Through the main gate. Right into the midst of whatever is left of the late King's army. Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Cool. Let's keep going. Drake's spine. Still here. It looks so cool though. As much as it is menacing. He's just standing there. Menacingly. Oh, that was nice of them to do though.
What the hell happened here?
I dare not think. A stroke of good fortune, perhaps?
I hope you're right.
So do I.
Streets of Madness.
The ether has claimed them all.
Thank you for lining up so nicely.
Let's see that we're not next.
You bastard. Just pretend that I got the last blow there. It definitely wasn't Joshua. I love how the Zandersuken thing just flashes like, use me! Use me! So I'll get to you when I get to you, mate. This just reminds me of like Helm's Deep and like Skyrim. Gives off that vibe. Ooh. This looks like... And that is a big boy. A behemoth.
That's a behemoth.
Who would be mad enough to tame such a beast?
Oof. That's so cool, though.
Stand back.
No going back then.
Here it comes.
Do the music. Do the roar.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Angry faces. Ow.
Nice try.
Right there. Can't even see anything. You sure about that, bro?
Joshua!
Desperate times.
Clive, no!
Trust me. I'm your shield, remember?
I think this might be a job for a freak!
Do you think?
And why would you turn to him, brother?
do. It's like that normally works.
That wasn't too bad. That was just the beginning.
Stinky. You made my sword red.
Quickly, before we're cut off for good.
If it is like the others, the entrance to the inner sanctum will be at the foot of the crystal. We're almost there.
Focus. Good one. might be able to get loads of them all taken care of. Oh, that's satisfying. Is that who I think it is? Is that the Enterprise?
Not what I was expecting.
I see a ship on there. Yeah, it must be the one that we have. Good ship. Thank you, Toggle.
Once we step onto that bridge, we'll be easy targets.
Then we better move quickly.
Indeed.
More of Ultima's tools. Come on then. What are you waiting for?
Just get through this as quick as we can. Especially we're over 2 hours into
the castle then.
I don't see any other way.
Thought we were going to first to check. Why not submarine? Why not kick it? This way, Toggle? Kick it, Toggle. Two bloody yards. Hello, guys. Hi, guys. Well done. This way? This way. Always follow to the right. He knows where to go. Miraculous. This looks like an arena. It's a bloody curl.
Ultima's corruption knows no bounds. We cannot allow it to spread any further.
And we won't.
bar saved up. Go through here because they're locked off. And throw it down. Assuming we're going to the left. Yeah. Well, there should be a route clearer. There we go. There's so many different enemy waves in this episode.
There are so many. Focus, Joshua. We're not done yet.
Was that a few that didn't cut, but I was impatient. But Joshua and Torgal finished him off. That's more important. Right.
Let's hope this works. Clive. Of course there's more. There's always fucking more.
Move this back up. While Joshua's firing his laser.
Not yet. So I should let the battle fall to you? Yes, you should. Save your strength for the mother crystal.
Yeah, he's a bit eager to make it something free, really, isn't he?
What must this have eaten to grow so big?
You don't want to know. Let's try.
Titan!
Should be a full bar. Then from there, Xanthus should start. Good shit. Ooh, very close to a level. The XP code is crazy. God, there's even more.
There's no end to them. The whole bloody army's here. Stand back, Joshua.
Save us.
I'm summoning Ifrit.
Stop, Clive. You mustn't. We still have a long way to go. If you tap your strength here, you'll have none left to destroy the heart.
Then you'd rather die?
There she is. Chill. And Dion. Oh, he's so cool.
She's not alone.
Surprised to see us.
How did you?
Gav. He told us exactly where you'd be. Even sniffed out a crack in the castle wall.
Oh.
And when we saw the heavens come crashing down, we had no choice but to believe him. It's been quite a day.
To what do we owe this honor?
A debt I would see repaid.
Prince Dion. It's good to see you well.
So, this must be Ifrit.
He just calls everybody by their like dominant names. He doesn't use proper names. They're just like Phoenix, Ifrit, Bahamut.
Your uncle bade me give you a message. Listen to your heart and guide your steel true. Your father would expect no less. That is all.
Thank you.
For everything, Your Highness.
Dion, please.
Well, I will call you
do
Phoenix and
realise the only thing
Ifrit.
we've
Nothing
freed
else.
so far is this wall from its foundations, right? Now, if your lord and ladyship's quite finished.
Well said, Gav. We have work to do.
Goods. 2.5 hours in. We could do this. Bye, Goods.
You see, Clive, and ours.
Yeah, let's go.
We fought long and hard for this moment.
Yeah,
We need
yeah, let's go.
You all know what it is that awaits us beyond this gate. And we shall face it together.
Aye.
It seems our hosts would rather we remain. I will stay them.
We will stay them. Go!
Just don't keep us waiting.
Thank you.
Joshua! Joshua! Wake up!
Clive, is that you? This isn't stone here.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Welcome to our darkness. A rift between worlds wherein your kind might reflect.
Show yourself!
Grave and many are the sins of man. And we would have you know them. All of them.
Jeez, how long you got?
As fate has seen fit to deliver you home, consider this our welcoming gift.
It would seem we are trapped.
And the only way out is through Ultima. We find him, and we leave.
This is a great level for lore. But when I was skipping through it on Final Fantasy mode, it really sped this bit up. It did not take long at all.
If you are to comprehend the full extent of your transgressions, we must go back to the beginning. When the world was still young, we visited upon it a miracle, magic, and in its light did all life flourish. Yet the price for this boon would prove heavy. A pall descended upon the land, painting the horizon black as night. Though we labored to forestall its spread, in this one endeavor we stood powerless. And so we fled, that we might endure, that we might discover a means of salvation.
But if it was magic that caused the blight, what of the mother crystals?
I expect he'll tell us soon enough.
Imagery was very much it looked very Norse mythology.
Salvation, alas, was not readily to be had. First, we would require a land unvisited by the stain of corruption. An unprecedented journey lay before us, one beyond the limits of our fleshly bodies. And so we cast them off. Thus, stripped to our very spirit, did we find our new paradise. A land as pure as driven snow. Valisthea. There, would the true work begin. For the black crept yet behind us.
So, to me, it seems like Ultima, and they say our, so like, I believe Ultima is a collective of beings. And so they were in their first place where they showed us that tree kind of looking thing. And then they've then fled there. But to do that, they had to get rid of their earthly bodies, as they said. And then they've gone to Valisthea. But to me, this all sounds like they've gone from one place of the planet that Valisthea is on and gone from one place to another. That's how it seems. They could have gone literally from one... Oh yeah, they said the world earlier. So it just seems like they've gone from one place to another and then arrived at Valisthea, which is obviously the encapsulation of Storm in the middle, Ash to its right, and then the Iron Blood, Iron Home on the left, or the west.
Soon did we arrive at a solution. The illness having spread to every organ, there was but one escape from this fate: to start afresh.
With a new world. The one for which Barnabas labored. A paradise free from the blight where his God awaits. And where, if we only forfeit our wills and abandon everything we hold dear, humanity can join him.
That world's not for humanity.
So, Ultima would have us follow in the footsteps of the king.
And follow we shall. For now.
For now.
To forge a new world would require not only power, but a constitution strong enough to wield it. Acquiring the first would be simple. Untouched by the blight, Valisthea was replete with ether, and we had only to place jewels in her crown to claim it. Acquiring the second, however, demanded creativity. And so I cast forth the seeds of humanity.
You created us.
Is that not what gods do? We sowed the seeds for you, Muthos, all that you might one day blossom. And our future thus secured, we thought to slumber, though that would prove a grave mistake. For it was as we slept that man committed his greatest sin. He awoke. Alone in a world bereft of his God's radiance, he stumbled blindly, desperate for guidance.
Yeah, because you were banned.
Finding no light, he sought to kindle his own. And from that single errant impulse was his will born. Having discovered himself at last, man turned his eyes inward and found he desired evermore that which only magic might afford. So wars were waged and brothers slain for custody over that dwindling resource. And the land, she wept tears of black.
He would condemn us for this. Surely he cannot be so blind to his own hypocrisy.
Not blind. Just unwilling to admit the truth. Though we're one and the same.
Yep. Put something beneath you don't want to see on the same eye level as you. So he distances himself from us. I thought it was still right. Never understand what choirs are saying, but it always sounds nice. Broken Ifrit.
Is that
Ifrit? Or what's left of him?
Long have our ashes lain cold for want of a spark. Cast your eyes upon them and see what you must become. Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being. The avarice of man drives her ever closer to destruction. But she may yet be saved by you. It is what you were born to do. Why we nursed you and fed you as your own mother should have.
That's a low blow.
And now that you are fully grown, our Muthos, it is time at last for you to serve your purpose.
to right your wrongs? If our sin is wanting to survive, then you are as marked by it as we are.
Yes,
the fault is yours. Our wills were born because you abandoned us.
Yes, Clive.
And now, you would have us forfeit them. All for a place in your new paradise.
Yes, Clive.
Do you imagine yourselves worthy of one? Mankind has no place in our world.
There it is.
Is this truly so difficult to comprehend? We only ever require you, Muthos, when the time comes to bid this wretched realm farewell. None shall follow, none shall remain.
Just them.
What do you mean, none?
This is our world. Once the land's rebirth is complete, humanity will have served its purpose. Why would we continue to suffer that which has caused us so much vexation?
Because the land doesn't belong to you. It belongs to us all! What?
That is where you are mistaken. You own nothing but your precious will.
Brother.
Joshua's good.
I can't do this alone.
And you don't have to.
I grow weary of your dissent. Now you must learn that This master will not tolerate disobedience.
My friends, my family. We have all suffered, all fought to survive. This world may be flawed. It may be broken. But it's all we have. And if we can't share it, I see only one other choice. You have to go.
Yeah.
You may have created us, Ultima. But it's time we lived on our own terms. This isn't your world anymore. It's ours.
Yeah.
Bow down, offenders, hearts disdained.
I love this design. So sick. The End Is Nye. Let's try and build another.
Such foul attaint may not be sublimed through gainstanding.
So,
only with heads hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition.
hopefully that goes through it.
In fitting season shall we reap our harvest.
Nice try.
Gifted this chance, and still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us.
It wouldn't be the first time. Let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us.
vanquished. End of game. Goodbye. That should be enough to level up shortly. Yeah. Level up. 51. Finally. Take a knee.
At last, for countless generations, have we awaited this moment. Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh.
It's me! Absolution is me!
Repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Alright, you need to pay attention to this bit. Oh, the gang was all there. I might have to do this with my cam. Possibly. Where's Tor?
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Don't say that, Sid.
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try.
Stop saying these things to me.
So why not leave it all behind?
Leave it all behind.
Mini Joshua, tell him.
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
I love Stephen's voice.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away? Just go away.
Flames are going out, one by one.
Clive!
Clive! But Joshua's there to pull us back. Where is it? Where's Elith?
None of this is real. Wake up.
Pulls us back
It's
in.
time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
The feather.
Come. Remember who you are.
Clive.
Clive Rosfield.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rosfield. Look, Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Yes. The fire boys. Ifrit risen.
Our flames burn as one!
This is no mere evolution, it is a deviation. And herefrom does Logos rise.
Logos is a challenge to Ultima. A combination of Clive and Joshua. Goodbye, Mother Crystal. You will not be missed.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
Joshua.
Hurt.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken.
Origin, eh?
And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Mythos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering. And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their origin.
Get out there while you can, guys.
Bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
Yes, Dion.
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill!
Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here.
Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship!
I will be with you anon.
It's Clive.
Thank you.
He's so strong. Go on, Dion. Super jump. Yeah. Back to Idaway. And here you can see Origin, where the Crystalline Dominion used to be. back to their origin.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine, and I'm going to need Otto's help.
There's something about it. I feel like it's...
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck, then.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder
That's a hope.
and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthian records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well,
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archay above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
Right, so I would like to finish here, but given where we've just got to, we're now at the point where we can access the DLC, because you need to have Origin unlocked, and then you need to do side quests that relate to Jill and to Joshua so that they become permanent members of your party. And that's the case for both Echoes of the Fallen and the Rising Tide DLCs. So we'll progress this mainline story, and then we'll do what we can to get to the DLC, and then we'll leave it there.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be, but a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is, if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. Are you certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your swan shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
Yes, he does.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. I'm gonna make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
Side quest time. As Clive just said, better make sure I've not forgotten anything. The one that I think we need to do is this one.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
Right, I'm just going to skip these. I want to get through them as quick as possible.
Of course not.
Oh, you see, I've paid they don't...
Yeah.
And...
Yeah.
I would.
To Northridge then.
Sell anything today?
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Oh, wait.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker? Or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it's bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. Caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
Is there a quick one? Yes, there is. Alright, I've got the quests that I need to do. This is one of them. Then there are 2 more after this. for Jill.
Come on.
And there'll be more for Joshua. But they shouldn't take too long.
bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your...
Like I said, let's get through this quickly.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
You double check. There we go. 40 experience.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
I can't even see it because I'm doing this as a preview with my cam involved. But I can just hear the prompt, which is decent.
This one?
Right, that's that done.
Lady Hortense, how?
Your turn.
Please, Your Grace, my Lord Marquis.
For Joshua.
Skippy, skippy, skippy. Yeah.
Good girl.
Following that spire there is the destination for the Echoes of the Fallen DLC.
All right.
Get to it from there. This way.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it.
This should do most of the damage. It's not all of it.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. All right. That should do it. Let's get...
Okay, back to Yote. That's good. And then we should now be able to speak to Joshua.
There's something about it.
Ah, Clive.
Joshua, what's wrong?
Don't say nothing.
Of course.
So, Tabor. Tabor. He's back here. Again, just gonna skip through. Yeah.
An inherit.
The gist of this one is basically Elwyn left inheritance for us in the event of his death, and he wrote the will just as before they went to Phoenix Gate. And basically, the inheritance is
Wake is to the south.
Inside a griffin that lady has just been tracking for a lot of years, basically.
Come on.
So now we have to kill the griffin because there's a certain stone that's only in aged griffins, and it's the griffin that Elwyn has like had specifically named and chosen, and they're basically they call it Simmer. It's just above the camp. There he is.
There it is.
For House Rossfield.
I don't even know you can do this. I'll sort somebody else do it. Good shit. I thought it was just easy to just do a level 3 rather than building up to level 5 for the same result. And there you go. Got the Heartstones.
Is this the hub?
So then we'll go back to there. Speak to the lady. Goditha. What a name. And then we just leave. And then we go to the very sad place of Elwyn's Memorial.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Can we go over there? No, of course not.
It's just back there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized.
As much as I do like these cutscenes,
onward then.
Let's just skip through. So that's the requisite for Joshua to join the party, and funnily enough, after you complete that one, you also unlock Jill's side quest. Because as it says, a new missive been delivered to Clive's chambers. Which it's this one. Concern for Jill. Heed Joshua's request.
If Joshua's worried about Jill,
I should go and speak with him. He wrote a letter rather than just speaking to us.
Joshua, I don't think I suppose she doesn't.
And that's why, to let her, but how?
Of course. Do you remember when Jill and I broke?
The gist of that one is there's some snow daisies, so go and find the snow daisies and then tell Jill about it and then take her to it. Again, Hawkscry Cliff, where we've just been. Skip ahead. And then go to the backyard at the hideaway.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows.
And they are
where to find snow daisies.
It's annoying you can't get this chocobo down here, but apparently it doesn't work that way.
Say what you will. This should tide us over until the new moon.
And then search for snow daisies in the Royal Meadows, which takes us to Northreach. And we have to go through there.
The Dominion's all but done for.
So annoying that it's not a obelisk on the Royal Meadows itself, because it'd make things so much easier for traversing it.
And why should we welcome a man who abandoned us? Ask the men.
It takes so long on foot just to get through all of
What do you
this.
think? What do I think?
Alright. Ambrosia. ¿Dónde estás? No. I was hoping he was going to say fly Ambrosia. It's my favourite line of his when he's on the when he's on Ambrosia. I love the raptors. They're the Jurassic Park sounds.
Meadows are vast.
Aforesaid.
Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Down here then.
See them? You. The flowers. And your friends.
Oh, fuck. It does. Oh, we're still at the bottom.
What do you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Again, I say it a lot, but that should be a full bar, and that should kill him. And the others. Never mind, it did not. So far. Yeah. Got XP. XP good. Next. Skip that. Skip that. Return to the hideaway and speak to Jill. Hi, Jill. Quest complete. And that is now Jill unlocked. So we always have Joshua, Jill and Torgal in our party. And therefore the DLC is unlocked. I can't fully see it, but there we go. New quest line The Rising Tide is now available by inspecting the reading table in Clive's hideaway chambers. But So red is for main quest and origin, and there is also purple and yellow. Purple is what we're going to be doing next time, because that is the end of the episode. So next time we will go to start the Echoes of the Fallen DLC. We've done the groundwork for that in this episode. So